When a woman ignores you, do these 3 things to destroy her ego and have her crawling back. Look, we've all been there. There's a girl we really like and we think that we're making a lot of progress, but then she starts to ignore us. Why do girls do this? It's a woman's primal instinct to test a man to see how he responds. Unfortunately, what I've had to learn the hard way is that if you don't respond to this test in the right way, you're fucked. Because let's face it, with 90% of the men, when a woman starts playing hard to get, the man just chases harder. And in doing so, he loses all his power and attractiveness. In this video, we're gonna break down some scenarios where women do this and give you a step-by-step game plan on the correct way to respond. And make sure to watch to the end because some of these situations you're definitely not prepared for. Number 1. If a woman starts acting cold towards you, the first thing you need to do is confuse her. Women only want what they can't have. Women are attracted to men who they can't figure out. What I want you to do is flip the script and use her game on her. So she was acting all friendly and nice and you thought you were getting somewhere, but now she flipped on you and now she's acting cold? Well, all you gotta do is mirror that. If you are being very friendly and very open with her, flip the switch and confuse her by sometimes acting very cold. You see, in my game, I always have the woman oscillating between hope and doubt. He likes me. Oh, he doesn't like me. He likes me. Oh, he doesn't like me. Does he like me? He did this and he was really nice and he said these things. Oh, but the next day he said this and this which contradicted. Does he like me? Does he not like me? It is in that state of confusion that attraction is built. Always punish bad behavior. If a woman's acting all friendly and nice and giving me signs one day, but then ignoring me the next day, I count that as bad behavior. And I'm going to punish that bad behavior. So if you're not being cool with me, then the next day I'm gonna show up and I'm not gonna give you that much attention, but I'm gonna take things even further. And this merges into step number 2. I'm gonna use other women to make you jealous, to invalidate you, and to make you feel like shit. So when a girl starts ignoring me, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to invalidate her. I'm gonna let her see that I'm having a lot of fun with other beautiful women. I'm gonna let her see that I'm giving a lot of other women a lot of attention, validation, praise, celebrating their beauty, making them feel beautiful. But then when I turn around and talk to her, I'm more kind of neutral and I'm not really giving her that much. So she sees that big contrast. And then in her mind, she's like, whoa, wait a second. You were like that with me before, but now you're like that with these other women, and now you're not treating me like that. I want that back. I want that again. So what you've done is you've amplified her desire. When a woman ignores you, it's because initially she was really excited about you, but then maybe you showed too much interest, you showed that you were too easy, and so she's like, this guy's all over me, this guy's... And then that's when she starts acting like all stuck up. So what I do is I teach them a lesson. Now, we're not talking about being violent or anything, but I make her regret treating me like shit. The unspoken is, hey, sweetheart, my masculine attention is very valuable, and if you're gonna get arrogant about it and not be grateful for what I gave you, then instantly I'm gonna flip on a dime and I'm gonna redirect my priceless masculine energy towards others and leave you out in the cold. And if there's one secret you want to know about women, is they hate to be left out in the cold. They hate to be invalidated because in her reality, she's the star. Everyone's validating her. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so whatever, right? So you want to kind of do the opposite, especially if she acts cold or arrogant. The unspoken message I give women is, it's not enough that you just have a pretty face and a nice body. If you're treating me like shit, I'm flipping on a dime and I'm redirecting my energy. So what I found in my experience is that is extremely effective because what does that tell a woman? That tells a woman, oh, this guy's different. Oh, this guy values himself. Oh, this isn't a guy like all the other chumps that I can fuck with and treat like shit and he keeps coming back for more. Oh, The second I went cold on him, he went cold on me, and now he's talking to those other women. And here's where we exploit another one of women's weaknesses, which is women are incredibly jealous and competitive with each other. So even if she didn't want me that much, but she now sees that I'm talking to Jennifer that's as hot as she is, in her mind, in her female psychology, in her female mind, she's thinking, I'm not gonna let Jennifer, that bitch, take him. He liked me first. Fuck her, I'm gonna get him back. And so now you get her switching her attitude, acting more kind, giving more attention, because if nothing else, she wants to get you so that Jennifer doesn't get you. By the way, if you're feeling this video, I have a 500 book called Seduce with Integrity. This will give you mastery in the game and allow you to date the most attractive women. It's available on Amazon. So what we're talking about here is you need to give her the risk of loss. That's point number 3. No woman ever feels like she's 100% has me wrapped around her finger. She's never 100% sure like, oh yeah, I got Jad. He's all over me. I'm gonna get him no matter what. No, they know, oh, Jad likes me. Oh, Jad asked me out. Oh, Jad flirted with me. But they also know, oh, when I don't give Jad the adequate amount of attention, Jad is going and talking to other hot women. So yes, Jad likes me, but I'm not 100% sure that I can get him because he's not only after me, he's talking to a lot of women. And so they get the fear of loss. You need to be a scarce resource. Just like you're afraid of losing a woman because you know there are a lot of men after her, you have to flip the script and let women think that about you. Which brings us to the next point. Never go after only one woman. That's not what a seducer does. That's not how a seducer operates. A seducer is going after 5 or even 10 women at the same time. Now, those are big numbers, but let's just say you're going after at least 3 women at the same time. Meaning, yeah, you really like Jessica here, right? But you're also working Sarah and Brittany. So if she doesn't work out, you still got these other girls on the rotation. You see, the reality is no one woman is always gonna work out. And if you're only going after one woman and putting all your emotional investment behind that one woman, then that's gonna come off in your energy. She's gonna feel it. It's gonna be obvious. And she's even more prone to treating you like shit, ignoring you, and just kind of swiping you aside. So one thing that isn't widely known in the seduction game is that a lot of times in order to get one woman, you actually use multiple women in order to make her jealous, in order to get her to be competitive, in order to give her the fear of loss, in order to amplify her desire to get you before other women get you. That's actually the way I've operated my whole seduction career. I've never operated in vacuum where I only went after one girl and I was not talking to any other girls. That doesn't work. Every time I've done that and be like, oh, I watched a romantic Hollywood movie and he confessed his undying love and he only had eyes for her. And I tried that every single time. The woman felt my neediness. She saw that I didn't have options and she's like, get away from me, mosquito. Next. So I know this may annoy you. It annoys me too. But I don't make up the rules. I just give the rules to you. I'm the messenger. I'm not making up the rules of the game. But at 44 years old, I'm telling you, that's the way it works. Women only want what they can't have. So your primary strategy is be that unattainable guy. And then she'll stop ignoring you. She'll show you more interest. And chances are, you'll get her. Make sure you watch this video next because it ties in perfectly with the topic we talked about today. And make sure to check the show notes for free bonuses and coaching options. My name is Jad T. Jones. Peace.